Javier Miranda of the Census Bureau's Center for Administrative Records Research. Most successful entrepreneurs, middle age and beyond. We find that age indeed predicts success, and sharply, but in the opposite way that many observers and investors propose. They wrote, "The highest success rates in entrepreneurship come from founders in middle age and beyond." The provocative paper may stun some people, but not me. It confirms what I've found studying and interviewing midlife entrepreneurs for more than a decade. I profiled successful launchers in my book, What's Next? Refuting the Conventional Wisdom. Azoulay and co-authors also wrote, many observers and many investors believe that young people are especially likely to produce the most successful new firms. We use administrative data at the U.S. Census Bureau to study the ages of founders of growth-oriented startups in the past decade and find no evidence to suggest that founders in their 20s are especially likely to succeed. Rather, all evidence points to founders being especially successful when starting businesses in middle age or beyond, while young founders appear disadvantaged. While the authors parsed their research by age, geography, and industry, I was disappointed they didn't tease out data on gender. More on that shortly. Azoulay and co-authors calculated a mean age of 45 among the 1,700 founders of the fastest-growing new ventures in the past decade, and they found the batting average for creating successful firms rises dramatically with age. A 50-year-old founder is 1.8 times more likely to achieve upper tail growth than a 30-year-old founder, they wrote. Older entrepreneurs versus younger ones. As my colleague Richard Eisenberg noted in one of his Next Avenue columns, research from the Kauffman Foundation, a nonpartisan group supporting entrepreneurship, backs the researchers' analysis. In its 2018 State of Entrepreneurship survey of 2,165 businesses, Kauffman described how older entrepreneurs reported having less difficulty starting their businesses than younger ones in a variety of ways. The authors of Age and High-Growth Entrepreneurship theorize that there are a few reasons an older entrepreneur may reap the benefits of startup success over a younger one: greater management, marketing, and finance experience, and richer, deeper industry knowledge. Also, and this is important, they may have larger financial resources to tap and more social networks to mine for support in leveraging their idea. The importance of work experience for successful ventures. That said, explained Azoulay and co-authors in a Harvard Business Review post about the study, we found that work experience plays a critical role. Relative to founders with no relevant experience, those with at least 3 years of prior work experience in the same narrow industry as their startup were 85% more likely to launch a highly successful startup. And there's another study worth noting here. Boomers and Gen Xers, your working world is in for major disturbances between now and 2030, according to a report from the management consulting firm Bain & Company. The depth and breadth of changes in the 2020s will distinguish this transformation from many previous ones, according to the report Labor 2030, the collision of demographics, automation, and inequality. But here's the bigger shock. Some of those gyrations will make it easier for people in their 50s and 60s to start businesses, the Bain forecasters say. Automation may lower the cost barriers to entrepreneurship. The report notes that